So what is database schema? We can define design of a database, and the overall description of the database is called database schema. So we are describing whatever the data types you are used in the database, whatever the attributes used in the database, we are describing. So this total description we call it as a database schema. We have three types of schemas: physical schema, logical schema, view schema. Physical schema can be defined as the design of the database at its physical level. Here we can express how the data is stored sequentially or stored in blocks of storage, how this data is stored at storage level. The view, internal view of storage we can describe at physical schema. And logical schema. So what is a logical schema? Can be defined as the design of the database at logical level. Okay. So what happened at logical level? At logical level, we are defining what type of data and how this data is related to each other, what type of data models we are using, all this description at logical level. Okay, this is called logical schema. So here, as well as database administrator and programmer will work at this level. Here we can describe certain types of data records that can be stored in the form of data structures. So why we are giving that can be stored in the form of data structure, the statement. So we are using data models. Example, if you take hierarchical model, it's like a data structure tree. Data structure network model, it is like a extension of hierarchical model, it is like a graph. So we can say the data can be stored in the form of data structures. Now view schema can be designed as the design of the database at the view level. We can describe the end user interaction, how the user interacted with database, he can describe at the view schema. Okay. Next we will see an example of these schemas. So let us take a student table. So we have some information. The student table. What happens at physical schema? Here these records are described as chunks of storage. Okay, small units of storage or blocks of storage. So how we are storing the data? Bytes, gigabytes, terabytes, or petabytes, exabytes, yottabytes, zettabytes. After that, maybe some higher memory if it is a server. And these elements always hidden from the programmers. Programmers, we will not show every time. This is the capacity of physical storage device and this is the view of physical storage. Okay, this is not related to programmers. Then comes to the logical level. Suppose I am taking student number, student name in a table. These two are attributes and I want to define student name is what type of data it is, how much length required to store the student name. Suppose I am taking 50 bytes of data. So you have to define what type of data it is. So here we want to define whether it is a character data type, whether it is an integer, or whether it is a decimal, whether it is a float, whatever, and how this is related to program and what are the operations we are going to perform. All these relations we can define at logical level. Okay, their relationship with each other can be logically implemented. This is called logical schema. So generally programmers will work. So programmers always need what type of data IDs, what is the length of the data. So definitely programmers involve at logical level. And next we will go for view level. So here end user, what is the role of end user? End user, he can access the database and he can interact. How he is interact? So suppose I am going to access the data from the Microsoft Access database. So there we define the data at a physical level and logical level. Now I want to access the database of student database. Okay, another user want to access the customer database. Okay, so many users can access the data by using Microsoft Access. Means it is very easy to access the data and to save the data, store the data. So it is like a graphical user environment. With mouse you can perform all the operations. You can interact with the database. That is called view level. Okay. Here the users are not aware how this data is stored at physical level, how this data is stored at internal view of storage device. Okay. So it is not related to end user. What is the role of end user here? End user can access the data and store the data. If he want to perform some operations, just he can write a query and then he will apply query on the existing database and he will get the data. So this is view schema. So we have three schemas: logical schema, view schema, physical schema. Okay, this is a very important concept. What is a schema? In database management system, schema can be defined as design of the database. So here physical level you can write physical schema, logical level you can write logical schema, and this external level you can write external schema, or view level or view schema. Okay, physical schema, what happens? Data can be stored in blocks of storage. So here we are representing, we have some data storage mechanisms also, so that we will discuss later. Okay, and the storage pattern, stored record, stored file, and stored field. Okay, all it has to follow. And this we are representing bytes of memory, terabytes or gigabytes or more than higher. If it is a more storage device, so higher memory. So that all described at physical level. The type of data, what type of data it is, and what model we chosen. Okay, and how this all the tables are related in that model. So what type of integrity constraints, everything we have to define at logical level. And next, the view level. So here this end user directly connected to the view level, and end user access the data, but end user, this logical level and physical level will hide from the end user. So no need from end user, only application programmer who writes the program, he will work with logical level. Okay, and database administrator also involved to decide in designing the database. So programmer will involve, that means here what type of data it is, how much data we have to take, everything there he has to define. So that's why he involved in logical level also.